Here is a very beautiful glacial river lagoon. It's a large glacial lake in southern part of Vatnajökull National Park, Iceland. And it's a very beautiful national park in Europe. It's situated at the end of the Björðurjökull Glacier. It developed into a lake after the glacier started receding from the edge of the Atlantic Ocean. The lake has grown since then and varying rates because of melting of the glaciers. It's now about 8 kilometers or 5 miles away from ocean's edge and covers an area of about 18 square kilometer or 6.9 square mile. In 2008, it was reported to be deepest lake in Iceland. This glacier retreat extended its boundaries. The size of lake has increased fourfold since the 1970s. The Jökulsárlón lake provides outstanding views of the ice cap, a vast dome of ice that rises to a height of uh, 910 meters. It spills to the lagoon 90 kilometers away from the Jag Glacier L to edge of the waterline. The lake developed only about 60 years ago in 48 is mentioned, when the entire area was less than 30 meters of glacier, which was only 230 meters from the Atlantic Ocean, away from Vatnajökull. And Vatnajökull was at the shoreline of the ocean and dropped icebergs into the ocean. However, it started drifting inland rapidly every year, leaving deep gorges en route, which got filled with melted water and large chunks of ice. These icebergs gather at the mouth of the lake's shallow exit, melt down into smaller ice blocks and roll out into the sea. In summer, icebergs melt and roll down the channel into the sea. The lake does not freeze in winter. Ice, water, and soil make a unique ecological phenomenon. The Glacier Lake, is now reported to have doubled in size in the recent 15-year period. The huge blocks of ice that calve from the edge of Vatnajökull are about 30 meters high, which fills the lagoon stocked with icebergs. Some icebergs appear naturally sculpted on amount volcanic ash from ancient eruptions that partly cover them. The lake is filled with fish that drift in from the sea along with the tides. Seals gather in large numbers at the mouth of the lake to catch fish during the winter. Large numbers of seabirds, particularly arctic terns, which nest nearby, gather to catch herring, trout, salmon, krill, and other fish. The breeder Mercur sander, the large sand deposits in the area, is the main habitat of the birds. During the summer season, the gull-like squaws have their nest on the lake's shores. The squaws, fat and dark in color, with white wing tips, are said to be aggressive pirates of the seas, which is something it's like as big as gannets. They also kill and eat smaller birds such as puffins. There are many activities available to guests at Jökulsárlón, Glacier Lake. There are lagoon tours provided by several different companies in boats or kayaks. In the winter, there are ice cave tours that leave from the lagoon parking lot. There are hiking trails around the area that offer guests an opportunity to explore the area. In 1985, the premiere of the James Bond movie A View to Kill, A View to a Kill, marked the start of commercial boat tours on the lake. Gudbrandur Jönsson started the tours on Jökulsárlón, who today owns and operates the company. Vatnajökull Travel operates the tours for the first 2 years. In summer 1987, about 5,000 passengers sailed on the company's two small vessels. The next year, an amphibious vehicle, the Lark V, joined the fleet. By 1995, the numbers of passengers per year had multiplied, and company then operate three amphibious vehicles. And like that, right now there's a very uh, good service providers for the visitors with free parking and restrooms. There are park rangers working in the area all year round. During the summer months, park rangers offer free educational walks for park visitors, and it's called Diamond Beach.